We're not even that far north, and this is midnight. I just wanted to show you guys what it's like because we're getting about 3.5 hours of darkness at the minute, and even then it's not dark. It's crazy. Anyway, that's all. The vlog will start tomorrow. Good morning from a very noisy Jomdal, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but this is where we've woken up. Nice little marina park up. Let me see if we can pop you down here. One of the brilliant things about Norway is because there's all these fjords, there's all these little like boat stations that pull in, and they've all got services, and a lot of them have a designated parking zone for camper vans, so it's ideal because you can... The seagulls are in full swing this morning, but you get services, so I'm going to quickly show you that, and then we're getting on a boat which has just left as I speak, so we'll have to get the next one now that's going to take us over there as we head towards Bergen on our continued journey north to maybe the top of Norway, because at the rate we're going, we ain't making it. So there's the van just there, and oh look, Emily's up. Here she is then, everyone's favourite. How are we feeling this morning?
Good.
Yeah, and what we got in there?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. To all those, it's not Cocoa Pops, it's Greek yogurt and some like granola and stuff. So, surprised you all, I don't just eat chocolate.
Complete lie, she just got that out for the vlog, but I'm going to quickly show you the services over here. So it costs 250 NOK to stay here, which is 20 quid, which sounds expensive, but you get a toilet, a shower, which I can't show you in because someone's in there, and free access to this. So you've got washing machine and dryer completely included in the price. So it sounds expensive, but really washing normally costs us like 10-15 quid to do a few loads, so it's probably only cost us a £5 to stay here, and we get a shower each, which is really cool. I saw what you just did. Hid your real breakfast in your pocket when you saw me coming back. 4 Kit Kats and a Snickers.
You know it.
Right, what's the plan for today, Stan?
We are heading to Bergen with a little stop along the way.
And over there, I don't know if you can see it, in this town there's a spa and a co-op, and shall I show them the current state of the snack cupboard?
Do it. Just to note, I'm not buying any more snacks until the snack cupboard is fully empty now.
So the big question on everyone's mind at the minute is, has Emily yet caved and purchased any snacks?
No.
That's because there's still so much in there.
No, look, there's gaps there, Louise. Oh, and the raisins ain't mine. We should actually sort out what's yours and mine.
What, so you can't eat what's mine? That would be handy.
No, so that then we know with the real true reflection of the snack cupboard. But I have not purchased any snacks.
You are struggling though, aren't you?
I am, because in all of the stores they have a pick and mix area. Pick and mix is like my favourite.
Right, that is enough snack content for this week. Should we hit the road?
Go and shower first, you dirty like... I can't say the word I wanted to say. Go and shower. Totally made it. Don't know what you're stressing about.
Scanned me in, thank you very much. So we're just getting on board another one of these little ferries that gets us across the fjord, and nearly everything here in Norway is done automatically, like number plate recognition, isn't it? All the parking, all the tolls, all the ferries, so it works quite efficiently.
I wonder how long this one is.
Well, I can see the other side, so it's only going to be a few minutes, surely.
Yeah.
It's a work morning for Emily, so as you can see she is working away, but we need to keep moving because we are running out of time, so working on the go is what Emily's doing.
Yes, loving it.
But I much prefer the ferries to the tunnels, so the tunnels scare the bejesus out of me, and I think it's because I know what's above them, and I just got this incredible fear that if that goes, if anything cracks or gives, that is all coming down on us and we are stuffed. So the ferries, they're very quick, very easy. I much prefer the ferries.
You do, don't you? I do feel sorry for you in the tunnel, but we're still going through the longest one.
We'll see. Another thing, sleep. We are literally on, Emily's on about 6 hours sleep a night at the minute, and yeah, which is really low for you, and I'm on about 4 hours sleep, and it's because of the daylight.
Yeah, I just, and as well, because of, like, sometimes when it's really warm, it doesn't get cooler until later, so I'm not taking AJ until like 9-10 o'clock, am I? So
yes, because it is going to be another scorcher today, 28 degrees, so our first stop I think will be very welcome. It's going to be a bit wet, very noisy and quite busy, so as soon as we get off this boat we'll go and have a look.
Yeah, I do. Your body said you don't need to impress the ones you hate. That's so up. Cause everything you own just ends up owning you. So, dear society, you
big advantage though to the tunnels and the boats that I'm noticing in this country more so than any other country is I'm putting in far less fuel. So yes, the fuel is expensive, but because it's predominantly flat, like yes, we've been up a few mountain roads, but like when you're in France and central Spain, it's up and down, up and down, up and down. So driving, fuel-wise, we've only been to the fuel station once and put 40 quid in, so we're doing all right. The best part though about not having to do loads and loads of hills is I haven't got the usual continuous queue of angry locals stuck behind me, whether I'm going up or down, I'm slow. So I'm really enjoying the flat roads.
Yeah, I just rang you out, I have to, because she's such a talker. Honestly, she talks out loud all the time. I have to put a blocker on. Dear key girl. Being the security conscious one as ever. Done.
Got all the roof vents open though, haven't you?
Don't show them that part.
Okay, so yes, it's another waterfall. I know we've shown you many so far, but this one's pretty special. We can only go very, very quickly. It's about 24 degrees already. It's hot in the van, so we're going to run, have a look, and then run back. We'll finally get some fun facts, are we, for these vlogs?
I get loads of fun facts. You all know that. Chilly. This is Steindal Fossil Waterfall. It's only got a drop of 50 metres, but it's one of the most popular ones, and we're going to show you why. How many people necking up there? It ain't that romantic.
I was just about to film a little bit. Emily was really excited, but instead we got that kind of abuse. So sorry for that, guys. Look at it.
That is actually pretty cool. Oh my God! You can walk under it.
Very, very, very quick look because we need to get back to the van because obviously it'll be getting too warm for AJ in summer, but controversial. Emily thinks she's going to this little shop for an ice cream. Now she says it's not going in the snack cupboard, so it doesn't count.
Exactly, it doesn't, because ice cream doesn't go in the snack cupboard at all anyway.
Well, let us know in the comments if she's cheated or not.
Don't count. Don't count.
It counts. We'll see you in Bergen. It counts. It counts. It counts. It counts. It's a massive snack. Look at the size of it.
It don't go in the cupboard, Louise. It doesn't count.
Anyway, Bergen. Okay, so slight change of plan. 32 degrees it was down there. So we've come up into the mountains where it's only about 22. I should imagine it'll be about 25 later on, but much, much cooler. We cannot go into Bergen and leave AJ or Summer in the van or even take them in with us and traipse around. It's far too hot. So found a little spot up in the mountains, bit of a forest going on, waterfall over there. So hopefully this will be a good spot and we'll probably just spend the afternoon catching up on some work, going for a walk, checking out the waterfall I can see over there. But yeah, first things first, work. Now, as many of you already know, we've managed to take travelling in this van and turn it into a full-time job. Having absolutely no video experience prior to hitting the road, we've had to learn it all as we go. And today's video sponsor has been a massive help in taking a creative spark and turning it into a whole collection of new skills. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring and creative classes for anyone who loves learning. So if there's a specific skill that you are trying to master, Skillshare is the perfect place to start. Right now I'm doing street and documentary photography by Andre D. Wagner. Shooting in busy public locations is something I'd love to capture more of to include in our content, and it's one of the things I struggle with most. I love this class so far as it really shows how he gets out and about in the field to capture great images. Skillshare is a great place to learn new skills or even master some old ones and can definitely help you make 2022 a year of new learning. The first 1,000 of our viewers to sign up get a free month's trial of Skillshare, so head to the link in the description and you can start exploring your creativity today.
This is how it ought to be. Every day should be like a hovering cloud. When it's only you and me, no one else can bother us to step on our feet.
How's Summer finding van life?
Oh, she is loving it, absolutely loving it. Out all the time. She's quite actually a good hunter. Not that we let her catch anything, but yeah, loving life. Me, obviously. We've now called this the summer stall.
So walking a cat is nothing like walking a dog. You kind of just have to go where they want to go, and they stop regularly. They don't go far, do they? So it's quite a boring task.
Yeah.
However, very entertaining. I'm pretty sure, because I normally take Summer out while you're out with AJ.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I'm the butt of many an Instagram story joke for the Dutch, because there's a lot of Dutch people out and they keep filming me every time I take the cat out, don't they?
It's hilarious, honestly, yeah, and the looks that you get, it's quite funny, but maybe she'll go off the lead a little bit more, but the places that we've been just haven't been right for it.
It's too busy. If we let her off when it's busy, she'll get spooked and possibly run away, but we are blown away by how much she loves it. I think she loves van life more than AJ.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt, I actually think that, yeah.
Yeah, the minute we get somewhere new, she's out and about, so we just thought we'd update you on how she's getting on, and she is absolutely loving it. And just quickly for the AJ fans. My body. I know. So even though the door is open, he prefers usually to lay inside. I think it's just because it's more comfy, cosy. We've tried putting his bed out for him and whatnot. He likes to be outside for his walks, but obviously when he's just lazing around, as you can see, he's very much a cuddle butt, and he's getting old now and we're starting to notice it, so he's just not got the energy or quite the zest for life that he once had, much like all of us. But once you start stroking him, you can't stop. So we've ended up having a pretty chilled one this afternoon, got all the work done, and yeah, just going to chillax, have some dinner and spend some time with these two, making sure they get out the van, nice walks, plenty of attention on them, and we'll see you lot in the morning when perhaps we'll be in Bergen. What do you reckon? You want to go to Bergen? Not Burger? You want to go to Bergen? It's a city. You don't really like cities, do you? After needing to hide from the heat for 2 whole days in the end, Norway did what Norway does and threw a 180 on us with the weather. Still love Norway though. Being British though, a bit of rain didn't stop us venturing into Bergen. As cities go, this one is fairly small globally speaking, and with its colourful architecture and wooden buildings, this was a city even I could get on board with. I don't know if it was the weather, but for a Saturday night it wasn't too busy. But there was just about enough atmosphere to know you were in a city. I get the impression that come the weekend, the Norwegians know how to have a good time. And we were celebrating too. We just hit 50,000 subscribers here on the channel, so we decided to splash out on dinner. With a traditional Norwegian Chinese. More on that later. We really enjoyed our night in Bergen, but the weather made it quite tough to film too much. So the next day we were back on the road. Norway has some of the best driving roads I've ever been on, and even in the rain this country is a joy to look at, which is a good thing, as the rain, well, it just keeps coming. None of this was of any concern to Emily though, whose sole concentration at this point was entirely on her snack cupboard.
I don't see why, if something's run out of the snack cupboard, I can't top that up. Because technically, it's empty.
Yeah, but remember what you said. Let's go back and remind ourselves of what you said.
Everything's got to go before I buy anything else.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
But we didn't set out proper rules.
You did it. You set them out.
No, I didn't. I just said it was empty, but it's empty of crisps. It's empty of crisps, and therefore I should be able to top up the crisps.
You're gonna cave, aren't you?
I hate you all.
You're gonna go in that kiwi mini free and cave, aren't you?
Genuinely, you have no idea. Oh well, I have a problem. I've got an addiction with sweets. Screw you all, but I've been in and out of shops and there is so much good stuff here. And for three weeks I've not caved. And I don't think I could do it anymore. Oh God. It's not even about the £10.
Oh yeah, I get 10, didn't I? I forgot about that.
I don't even care about that. I just think I just think that I've run out of crisps, I should be able to top that up.
I reckon today's the day I'm going to be £10 richer. Show me the money, Emily, show me the money.
I hate you all.
Did you cave?
No,
What you got there?
soup.
That's it, just soup? You didn't cave?
No,
Oh, how long is this going to go on for?
I don't know, but I'm just annoyed at you, that's why I didn't get any.
You'll have to cave soon for my mental health. I can't live with a hungry snack bandit.
It's okay, the sensations, they go in the
Mike, you
ways.
can eat my stuff. You're
I
going to
told
start
you you
going
had
through my...
2 weeks. It's been 3. You haven't even eaten 1 packet. By that logic, you're going to only eat 2 packets in the whole time we're out here, and they're like a 5 or 6 packet. So therefore, I get 3 or 4.
For fuck's sake.
Okay.
Sure, it's time to wake up. Always there to speak up, but never for the ones you love.
We've just spent the night in this very glamorous lay-by right on the side of the road. Bit of van life reality there for you. And as you can tell, the weather still isn't playing ball, and we've got some really important decisions to make. So firstly, should I share my Sensations crisps with Emily? Mind that puddle? Now, I know many of you might think it's mean if I choose not to do that. However, we all remember Chipgate.
The portion of chips only come out in a bowl. Do not take any of my chips. Don't even think about it. I swear to God, I'm not sharing these. You like pepper?
Hopefully that's explained things to the newer viewers who may not know what happens when I try and share food with Emily. The second big decision we need to make is about our route. Now, I put on the screen now the current weather forecast for where we're planning to go for the next 2 weeks. As you can see, it's just rain. Now, we don't mind a bit of rain, we're British, we're used to it. However, we will get cabin fever very, very quickly in that van if we're trapped inside for any long periods of time in the rain. Summer is already getting restless just after a couple of days of it. She really wants to get outside. I can't sit in there for much longer listening to Emily waffle on with work calls, so rain is an issue for us. Especially with AJ as well. I mean, he's fine going out in the rain, but it's not great for his back legs, continued wet walks, and also putting him in and out the van, constantly wet and muddy is also a problem. So I've just checked the weather forecast for further east, and it does look somewhat better. However, if we start heading east at our current speed, because Norway is so bloody stunning, when the weather's good, you just want to be out exploring. You can't get anywhere very quickly without skipping bits or rushing, which is not what we've been doing. So if we head east, the chances of us getting to the north, and I really, really, really want to go to the north, the chances of us getting to the north in the time we've got will be very slim. So although we've got plenty of time left, remember we've got to get back down all the way back to the UK. And again, because of the dog and the cat, we will not travel at speed. And on our last 2 trips we done, we had to come home in a hurry. It was horrendous. I'm not going to put them through that by choice. So we'll need to allow at least, I think, 4 weeks to get 4 weeks to get back. Oh, it's noisy. 4 weeks to get back down, back to the UK, so it's a comfortable journey for everyone. And I also want to have a little bit of a look at Sweden. So the decisions are carry on north in the rain and hope it improves, or go east and do a bit of inland Norway. We can then still go north if we wish to, if the weather improves dramatically, or possibly do a bit of Sweden and then make our way home. Now, we're very, very fortunate. We get to do this all of the time, and we have to come north in the summer. So next summer, we could come back, and what I'm thinking is maybe split the trip into 2 halves. So southern Norway this year, northern Norway next year. Yeah, very, very important decision to make. So what we're going to do is, there's a couple of things in this area that Emily's had pins. They're the biggest things that she's excited about to do in Norway. So we're going to go and soldier on in the rain and have a good time doing them. And then, yeah, we'll see where we go from there. So I think the next pit stop is a very Viking, Nordic-y experience of some sort of museum she wants to go to.
I'm loving these little houses.
Of course you are, they're Emily-sized.
They are!
We've brought you to a traditional Norwegian Viking village.
I'm very excited. It's called Viking Valley.
Viking Valley is pretty cool, it's pretty impressive. The location is ridiculous once again, and we've decided there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothes. We've got good clothes, so we're going to explore. Yeah?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. There's more power, more rage.
Yes.
Okay, so axe throwing is very, very fun. Clearly though, we are not very good at it. Maybe we'd do better with archery.
Oh, so close. Go and get the axe.
Oh, sorry. Just got in the queue to do archery and Emily's really excited because the instructor, what is she?
Smaller than me.
We think she's smaller than Emily.
The excitement's real.
Yes, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, it went in, it went in. Yes!
right in the head.
Oh, yours, right in the head? Honestly, she's the worst vegetarian in life. Right between the eyes. As it happens, even though the bow is bigger than her, it turns out that Emily is quite the natural.
It's pretty cool, right?
Oh my word. Because it's bigger than you.
It's quite heavy.
No, no.
Like I'm a Jedi.
No, nowhere near me with that.
Hold on. I think Lou's about to take her hat off here.
I am taking my hat off.
Hats off. There she is.
I'll tell you what, this would give you neck ache by the end of the day. It's heavy.
Oh, what's that alien film? You look like that.
Alien? You can't even see, can you?
Oh yeah, I'm ready for battle.
Yeah?
Bring it on, Louise. Kick your butt.
So according to the internet, this is a replica of a traditional Viking village built by real-life Vikings. How true that is, we don't know, but they look like real-life Vikings, don't
They
they?
do look like real life Vikings, and don't try and give fun facts, Louise, because it's not your forte.
So what Emily's going to do, because she's got no fun facts, I've asked her, is in a minute she's going to go on a guided tour and collect you a load of fun facts, I reckon.
I am.
She does like a guided tour, proper geeky thing, that, and a guided tour.
I'm looking forward to it.
Behind you, we have a copy of a boat.
Emily is just having a guided tour, but I thought I'd very quickly show you why it has taken us so long to get across Norway. So randomly, the Viking village is next to a petrol station. Just behind that bus there is the entrance. This petrol station, just to show you what you can find in Norway, over there you've got a toilet block. Inside of that is a free shower. We've got the van just parked here, and then just behind the van you've got all of this. Really popular kayaking location here in Norway. Thunderclans would look the mutt nuts paddling through there. And then just over here, on the other side of this bridge, which is an epic view all on its own, you've got a park up. So it's the coach parking for the day. There's the bridge behind me there somewhere. And then I think you can stay in the van here overnight. And from here, there's a little hike that goes round the fjord. So a stopover that was originally planned to be like 2 hours, just a quick visit to the Viking Museum, will probably end up being here a day or two by the time we go out on the water, go for the hike. There's a traditional Viking restaurant which we might check out. So yeah, you can see why Norway, even in the rain, is taking us a hell of a long time to get across. You'll also notice it is extremely busy. It is the main tourist season we're going into now, so you just have to accept that if you're going to do Norway in the summer, but it's not too bad. And I think Emily might be finished with her 2-minute tour, so we're going to see if she's got any fun facts about the Vikings. How was it?
It was amazing.
Yeah,
Honestly.
enjoyed it?
Oh, I really loved it. I found out so much.
Give us your top 3 Viking facts that you found out.
Oh God, there's so many. Right, so the Viking era ended in 1066, and this was due to so many generations leaving because only the first son ever inherited the land. So all the rest of them had to try and find land, or they had to go across to Europe. And then over the generations, the Vikings just ran out, died out.
Finished.
Finish. Oh no! Okay, so the clothing is made from linen and wool, and they could get different coloured wool by dyeing it with plants and things like that. The ways that they dye it for blue is they use a yellow flower, but there's a secret ingredient, and the secret ingredient is ammonia, which is
Lovely, yeah.
pee. So what they would do is get everybody drunk, get a big bucket, and that's where they'd go. I know, right? I know. And then the women, once they was married, had a higher status. So they wouldn't get a wedding ring, they would get a key, which meant that they was the owner of the household, but also the owner of the finances as well. And then when the husbands would go away, they would actually be in charge, unlike all of the other different countries around Europe. That's 3 good fun facts, right?
Yes!
Yeah, I loved the tour.
So there we go then, 3 extremely interesting fun facts. You've outdone yourself on this
I
one,
know,
haven't you?
and there are so many more, and honestly, go on this guided tour because 45 minutes was 45 minutes well spent, and the lady was so good. She was switching from English to French when she's Norwegian as well, like that. Yeah.
Yeah, how much is it? 14 quid each or something?
Yeah, 14, 15 quid, something like that.
It's a bit of a tourist trap, but it's a nice afternoon out, isn't it?
It is. The little girl came up with a dead bird. She's got a dead sparrow in her hand. I'm sorry, I was really distracted then.
One of the Viking children is carrying around a little dead sparrow.
She's burying it. She's got a
burying
leaf
it.
and she's burying it.
And on that note, should we go and get some dinner?
Maybe.
See you in a bit. Don't fancy sparrow for dinner?
I got so confused by that.
Sparrow for tea. Couple of things to address from this video. These are the sensations we've been arguing about. Am I going to share them with Emily? Yeah, Mrs?
Oh, that time you gave these over because you was losing them anyway, let's face it. These are always going to be mine. I'll give you a packet.
The second thing we need to discuss is, as we mentioned earlier in the video, we hit 50,000 subscribers.
Woo! Oh my god, that is mental. I can't believe there's 50,000 of you coming along on this journey with us.
Yeah, so we just want to say a huge thank you to all of you that subscribe, all of you that watch the videos, do the comments, give us likes, the ones that have been here for ages, the new ones that have just come on board. It does mean the world. I know it's just a number, but it means that we can keep doing this, so that's massive, isn't it?
It is, yes, so thank you very much.
I just want to say also, it's not really the weather so much that's the problem, it's more the fact we've only got 90 days, so we don't want to waste 2 weeks sitting around waiting for the weather to clear because we need to get up and down within that 90 days. So it's the 90 days, the fact we travel with pets, we're trying to accommodate 2 jobs. Our time we need to use our time wisely is what I'm trying to say. Because a bit of rain, I mean, if you're going to come to Norway, especially this west coast, it's going to rain.
Yeah, definitely, without a doubt, it's going to rain, but it's just to do with the time that we've got.
Yeah, and 2 weeks of torrential downpours is not fun in a van. Not fun in a van at all.
And especially with a dog and a cat. Definitely not.
So we're going to get off the beaten path, or slightly off the beaten path, because most people follow the west coast up. So we're going to go east and have a little look and see what we can find, and then if the weather improves, we'll just carry on up the middle to get to the north, won't we?
Yes, and I have been marking a few places up this morning, so I'm quite excited to go to some.
Yes, because we have nothing planned for that side. So if anyone's got any tips of good hiking spots, dog walking spots, going towards the middle of Norway or to the east and then up, do let us know, because we'd appreciate all the tips we can get.
Definitely, yeah, definitely.
But what we don't want to do is rush around. We don't want to... We have to go slow. We're not quick, are we?
No, we're not quick, and yeah, we say about the work and the dogs and things like that, but also we don't like to rush. We like to enjoy, we like to take our time, take in the surroundings, and yeah.
And on that note, there will be no Wednesday video this week, but we will probably be going live instead. We owe you a live, so look out for that on Wednesday. I'll put a community post out with the time and whatnot. And that's, the Chinese. I know you're going to know how much our meal in Bergen cost.
£75.
75 English pounds for a Chinese out. It was a very nice Chinese, very posh.
It was a very nice Chinese, and
it was a city, a tourist city, so it's going to be expensive. It is Norway. Emily is going to take you shopping very soon and give you a full cost rundown.
I am. So if there's anything that particularly you want to know the price of, put it in the comments.
Although we may have filmed the video by then.
Oh yes, it's too late, sorry.
Message us on Instagram, message us on... No, we'll still have filmed the video by then. Oh, for God's sake, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. And on that note, I think we're going to go, right?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
go?
head east.
Let's head east, and we'll see you all on the next one when God knows what we'll be doing, because we haven't got a clue.
Woohoo!